Why do all GDP calculation methods get the same result? Imagine trying to count all the money in a big jar, but from different angles. One way is to see what's inside, another is to count what's spent, and another is to tally what everyone earns. Surprisingly, all these ways give the same total. That's because they are just different views of the same story. Gross domestic product, or GDP, is the total value of all goods and services produced in a country during a specific time, like a year. There are three main ways to figure out this number. The first is the production method. It adds up the value of all goods and services made, but it subtracts the value of intermediate goods, things used to make other products, to avoid counting the same thing twice. This shows the total value added by all industries. The second way is the expenditure method. It adds up all the money spent on final goods and services. This includes what households buy, what businesses spend, government purchases, and exports minus imports. It shows how much money is flowing into the economy through spending. The third way is the income method. It adds up all the income earned from producing goods and services. This includes wages paid to workers, rents earned by property owners, interest on loans, and profits made by businesses. It reflects how income is shared among everyone involved in making things. Even though these methods look different, they always end up with the same number because of a simple fact. Every transaction has two sides. When someone spends money, someone else earns it. When a product is made, the value of that product is either counted as part of the production, the money spent on it, or the income earned from it. This connection makes sense because the value of what is produced must match what is spent and what is earned. If the expenditure method shows more spending than the income method shows in earnings, it might mean some incomes are not reported properly. That's why economists check all three methods to make sure their calculations are correct. Each method also gives a different view of the economy. The production method shows which industries are growing or shrinking. The expenditure method reveals how people and governments are spending money. The income method shows how income is divided among workers and business owners. In the end, all three ways of calculating GDP give the same result because they are just different ways of measuring the same thing. They help us see the full picture of how active and healthy the economy really is.